This is the Mogster 6x6 Overland by 3D Sets. It's a 3D printed model where everything you see essentially is 3D printed. Obviously not the tires, those are store-bought, and the electronics and the hardware, all the little screws and hardware are bought, but the axles, the gears, the seats, the bed, even the flexible tent is made out of a TPU material. It's a very cool model. It took me, probably been working on it for a couple of months now, but it's big. It's kind of hard to get a scale of how big it is in the video, but I mean, it's one of the biggest RC cars I have. The windows are made out of plastic packaging from food. I just cut it out and use that for the windows. The filament is PLA Plus 2.0 Sunlu. This is the bone white. And actually this is a bamboo regular PLA red. The truck has operating door handles which open up, a full interior. You can print the gauges in multiple colors. Front and back seats both work. See all the shifters in there. The headrests even slide up and down. Inside here is where your battery is. I actually have it wired up so that one battery powers the engine and the other battery powers all the accessories, lights, and the winches. Couple of modifications that I have done. This came with the Jurassic Park figures. I printed out these little brackets so you can actually remove it and they can use it. I printed the axe handle in orange and added the steel logo because the black against the black didn't look very good. This spare tire is supposed to be further out. You're supposed to have a whole mounting bracket, but I didn't like how far back it sat. So I just put a screw straight through and mounted it this way. I did a lot of stuff for the Jurassic Park theme. Get my little dino guy there. Anybody who's seen the movie will probably get that plate. Obviously added LEDs all the way around. This is a separate file I found online for that. It does have working bed sides. You can open up the beds. You have more access underneath. I also added reflective vinyl. Made my own mirrors that pretty well work. This side, again, is the other battery. My favorite thing that I did, that took quite a while, is this. Oh. This is an exact miniature replica of the kit from the first movie in the T-Rex scene. I found the file for the flashlight, and I cut a cone into it and printed that in silver with a clear film over the top. Used a 0.2 millimeter nozzle. And then I did the cutouts in Tinkercad. The box itself came with the truck, but I made it slightly larger. And I used the fire extinguisher file, printed out a label for it. Made these with clear PLA for the tops. And they all come out. And then I added this piece of foam here to hold it all together. Got a couple other accessories up here. Nice storage box. I printed the gun from the first movie that Muldoon uses. I modified, this is where the 3D Sets logo originally goes, and I put the InGen logo on there. You've got your solar panels, which are black with a clear or transparent blue filament on top to give them that look. You can hear my remote going off over here. I used a budget servo from Amazon. It was only 25 or 30 bucks. I just lost a screw. Or nut. And I have a Fly Sky radio, which I got the receiver with all the light controls on it, and I'm able to do this. This took a lot of wiring. These are all individual LEDs. 6 of them in there, and they run here and under the hood. 4 more up top, 2 there. Orange marker lights. Added a horn and throttle. The motor's not hooked up, so it won't go anywhere. I really like having the lights on the remote. Pretty cool. It does have working turn signals. However, that one broke for some reason, so it does kind of a funny flash. There's the normal. And backup lights are actually pretty bright, work fairly well. And my favorite little addition is I was able to run a light inside. Now we got cab lights so we can see what we're doing. So yeah, that is the overview of the 3D Sets Mogster. And we will get some good running video from here. Go down this ditch.
Uh-oh. Let's see if we go through the mud.
Oh, we're gonna go through the mud? I don't know. I suppose we can do a little mud. That's pretty cool. Oh boy. He almost got us. Oh, I'm just gonna go over this rock right here. What's that in the grass? Ah! It's a Scorpius Rex.
See that? Okay, you want to do the final video?
All right, ready? Oh no!